Was when we were in Germany, and we never did another one. So apologies to everyone that was waiting for one. We said we would and we didn't. Here's Flaviana. We've got the laptop connected, so hopefully we've got, when comments come in, we won't be quite as panicked as we were last time. And what we'll do is we're going to just talk about our journey to Italy. So when we went to the Italian Alps, so I hope you've done your homework and hope you've watched the video that I've done in record time, because I did it in like 2 weeks or something like that, and normally it takes me about a year. So, are you going to be...
I'm the moderator.
You're the moderator. Okay, right. Let's just move that over a little bit there. So, first of all, I wanted to say thank you to everyone that's watched and commented on the video already. And already, I know that I've done some things wrong, and it happens every time we go on a trip. I always do something wrong. And this time, the big one was when we were in France at the hotel, there was a hotel charger that didn't work, and I went just outside and I tried to use that charger, and I was convinced it didn't work. But because I can't understand French and I don't read instructions, and I didn't even look at Google Translate, which I could have, I should have closed the little door on the where the charging cable is. Had I closed the door, then that charger would have worked, and that would have edited out quite a lot of hassle from the video, and it would have made the trip seem a little bit easier than it actually was. So that's the first thing I did wrong. So thank you to everyone that mentioned that, and thank you to the person that said that Metz is actually pronounced mess as well. So it's nice to get a French lesson. Andy Clayton is saying, "Am I allowed to watch? I've only just got up to you arriving at Metz." Yes, you can. You can join in. Andy Clayton, I used to work with Andy a long time ago, back when I was less grey, less haggard, more optimistic. So yeah, we used to work together a long time ago, and now he's got his own EV channel and he's got Nissan Aria. So do watch that. It's called the Rambly channel. So watch that. Anyway, so I've got my spreadsheet here with all the stuff on it. So if you want to ask me anything technical at all, my wife might fall asleep, but I do have the data here. So, what are you doing?
Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. There might be comments coming in, and.
But can't you see them from there?
Well, I know,
yeah,
but I thought.
Okay. From there.
I thought you were okay. Fine. So that was the first thing I did wrong in Metz. That charger. Second thing I did wrong, and we kind of alluded to it a little bit at the time in the video, but in Germany at Sindelfinger, wherever it was, Sindelfinger West, was it? I can't remember. I drove straight in, and I could have just charged at the one I drove straight in at. And I moved to a 50 kilowatt charger because I knew we were going to be there for a while, and I wanted to be a nice EV driver. And I shouldn't have moved. I should have just stayed at the one I was at. Instead, I went to the 50 kilowatt one, that didn't work. Went to the 300 kilowatt one, that didn't work. And then, a lovely German e-Niro driver got out of the way for me to come in. So anyway, that was the second thing I did wrong. Imagine how quick these videos would be if I didn't make so many mistakes. Hello Matt. Hello to everyone that's joined so far. Sorry if I've missed your chat.
Hello, tea break.
When was that? Oh, that was like even before it all started.
Oh, yeah. Was it?
It was.
Yeah. Chat open.
So anyway, if you have any kind of questions about the trip or anything else that you want us to answer, as long as it doesn't involve politics, then please feel free to ask it on the chat. And did you want to say anything before we dive into it?
Not yet. I'm keeping for later.
Okay. Yeah. What are you keeping for later?
Nothing really, but.
Matt's asking, how did I find the Polestar 2? So here's the thing about the Polestar 2. We had one for a month. We had it back in April, I think it was. And I got it through a company called LeasePlan, and they do a sort of a personal car subscription similar to Onto, which I used to use a long time ago. But they're a big company, and getting these things approved takes a long, long time. So I've actually done a first impressions video and a review, but they're just waiting to look at it. So that's why that hasn't been released. Anyway, how do I find the Polestar 2? I love it, but I find that the internal space feels a little bit cramped, or at least it feels roughly the same as the e-Niro. But it's a much bigger car. You get a really big boot. You get the Google OS, which is fantastic for charge planning and all the rest of it. So So I love the Polestar too. I just have a really good feeling about it, but I just found the internal space was a kind of lacking given the size of the car. Crispy Noges, tell us why you like Hotel Peter so much. Yeah, we've been there 4 times, 5 times. And as I said in the video, we're creatures of habit, and we just, in the same reason we go to Centre Parks every year as well. And when you find somewhere you like, it's quite easy. It just feels nice to go back there. It makes it a routine. And in Flaviana's family, her auntie and uncle also.
Vabbè, dai.
What?
Let's read.
Okay.
Sausage McGregory says, just like to thank you guys for sharing your videos with us. Amazing, professionally made videos.
Thank you very much, Sausage.
Many hours of hard work and editing. Inspirational.
Oh, this
And
is.
Flaviana is bellissima. That's why I read it.
That's the
actually.
reason you read it. There's all these other comments above that.
No,
And you've skipped straight to that one just because it's a.
Oh, but because also is giving you credit for your hard work.
Thank you very much,
Not
Sausage.
your ironing capabilities.
I didn't iron this.
But
It's consistent. It's consistent
work.
with the journey since I didn't iron once in the whole journey as well.
Also, someone else says, why doesn't Flaviana like Tesla? Jasiek. I love Tesla. So, yeah.
Yeah, you've got to watch all of our videos really, because our mind change. Well, my mind doesn't change that much, but Flaviana's mind changes even just in the space of one video. But
And then Tech with Chris says, how did Flaviana feel about the trip in the Niro compared to the other EVs she's driven? And I have to say that this time it was a very pleasant trip. So the best is still the Tesla, probably, even though I was pissed off at some point because you chose the wrong charger. So this is actually probably the best road trip we've ever done. And the Niro is an amazing car, really. It's so Tesla still wins because it's just a bit fancier. But on Niro is so good that it's, just there with Tesla, really.
yeah, the thing with the Niro is that it's really slow compared to pretty much every other car to charge. But what you do get is a very efficient car. So it means even if it's slower to charge, you can drive more miles or kilometers on the charge. So it kind of evens out in some way, not as much as Tesla though. And the other issue with Tesla that we found is that the superchargers, although they're fantastic, plentiful, whatever, sometimes you've got to go off the beaten track a little bit to get to them. And Flaviana loves just being on the motorway because it's easier. So the moment we have to come off the motorway, Flaviana gets angry. And yeah, Tech with Chris has one and loves it, so that's great.
And someone else, someone is asking if you have tried the Audi e-tron, but you haven't, right?
No, I would love to. Yeah.
And I like V. Elliot writes, Mr. EV looks shabby chic. You do look shabby chic.
Shabby shit, that I think, more than anything. Look at me, God. But thank you anyway, yeah, I appreciate it. I should make more of an effort.
It's like that furniture that you take and you take when it looks shit and you make it look nice, then it looks like shabby.
Yeah, that's
shit.
True. Yes. So
Is that what I've done with you?
So you've got to make me look nice.
I've already done that. That's why you're shabby chic. Otherwise, you would just be shabby.
Shabby. Oh, okay, fine.
Yes.
Jason's asking, sorry if I'm skipping ahead, Jason's asking how's the Ioniq 5 compared to the Niro? Well, Ioniq 5, I still look at them, as you know, if you watch my videos, because I talk about it every time. I still love the Ioniq 5, love the way it looks, it's spacious inside, but it is a bit of a tank, whereas the Niro is much smaller. So, and we parked next to a BMW iX3 today, and I was just thinking, God, it's so nice, the Niro is so small. What the Ioniq 5 has is unbelievably fast charging speed. So where you wait 44 minutes to get to 80% in the Niro, you do that in 18 minutes in the Ioniq 5, which is unbelievable. Ioniq 5 and EV6, Kia EV6, both the same. So yeah, I love the Ioniq 5 and I would still love one. Perhaps our perfect two-car driveway would be Ioniq 5 and Kia Niro.
Yeah, but what about the nice Nissan Leaf that Sausage McGregory is talking about? It's true.
Well, the Leaf is fantastic. And I can't remember what car I've driven recently, but you just the Leaf is such a good size, both outside and internally, and all it's got like a weird transmission tunnel bump kind of thing, but it's just it's so good the size. Yeah, I love the Leaf. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get rid of it.
Is our connection good?
It should be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are people
'cause
saying
it's-
it's not?
No, it's just vedi from there to here.
Oh, just a bit of latency. Okay.
Yeah. Guarda, a bit, it's like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just how it is.
So Gary for EV Munich. Okay, EV Music's brilliant podcast. Gary does that, and he's just said something about Flaviana. Yeah, Flaviana is the best thing to happen to EV reviews.
I say that because I want her to read my comment.
okay.
See, now they know how this works. All the compliments will be read. Others will be just nodded like that because if Andrew's talking, I can't just say thank you to everyone. But that's a clever thing, yes. Clever way to be read.
Marcus asks, why did the dog get left behind? She's blind, deaf, she's got arthritis, and she's senile, or whatever. You know.
Yeah, so since we just we do very long walks in the mountains, then she wouldn't have been able to walk. So we left her here. She's better. She's more comfortable here.
Yeah.
She doesn't walk anymore. You have to really drag her.
So it wouldn't have been
to
fair
walk.
on her.
But where is she?
She's just down there. She's relaxing. So don't.
I'm gonna take her to
Don't
show
take-
people.
No. The problem is with baby, poor thing. She just bumps into furniture and the kitchen all the time. Poor thing. Ed, oh God, and she's doing the baby talk. Ed is saying, where are we now? We're in Kent, and it's beautiful day today. We went for a lovely walk earlier. So here's baby with a leaf on her.
So baby's still well and alive. She's still my baby. For people that don't know, I took her here from Italy to England with me when I moved. She's 17.
Yeah. So we've had baby pretty much as long as we've been together. So and she's a perfect dog. She's wonderful.
Huh?
Mr. Muds is saying, any plans on changing the e-Niro for anything else in the near future? No, I think we're going to keep it for as long as possible. The charging speed doesn't bother us particularly because we so rarely go on long journeys actually. And when we do, as you saw from the trip, it's not too big a deal. If you're charging for 44 minutes, you get something to eat. It's fine. Thoughts on second-hand EV prices now? Yeah, they're starting to go up a little bit again, thankfully, because we bought our Niro at £19,000, and then they were the same model was for like 15,000 shortly after. But so I'm kind of hoping they do go up a little bit. But it's great for everyone if you can get a car like the Niro, which is brilliant, pretty cheap. So yeah, you can get one quite easily around 16,000 now.
Yeah, Andy Clayton writes that he has a doggy rucksack for his dog. And we do as well, but I'm not sure the baby's comfortable in it because you have to put the legs through the holes, and she just is like that in front of me. And I did buy for the mountains, but I'm not sure that she was very comfortable. So
She's just confused most of the time. Yes, I'm not sure.
yeah,
I don't know if
but
that'd be-
yeah, we did buy that.
So
Big
what's the picture behind you? That's a very good question. So when quite early on in our relationship, was it our honeymoon? I think we went to a pub for our honeymoon in Winchcombe in the Cotswolds, which is a lovely place. Went to a pub, and this is a Bouchard Einenfield. I can't say any French, but
oh God, yeah.
yeah. But anyway, they're from Burgundy, and they make lovely wines, like really good Pinot Noir. And anyway, this is lots of things, aromas of wine.
Show them. Does he show the other way around?
Prune, flint, all that sort of stuff. Baguette, all that. Anyway,
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay. Put it back.
so we don't have very much art in the house, but anything wine
that's
related is
barely
good for
art,
us.
but-
Yeah. Oh, she's so cute.
read
Too hot
there.
for it. Oh, sorry. Flaviana calls you Gnagno. Obviously Italian, but what does it mean? Here we go.
No, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a nickname.
Yeah, just a nickname. It doesn't mean anything else.
Any plans on changing the Niro?
I think I've done that one already.
I've done that.
Yeah. Morris is asking, how are the chickens doing? Right, yeah, so they're over a year old, and they were in April, and I had planned to do a video, and we did film it, but I didn't edit it. In fact, we weren't very happy with the video anyway. But yeah, they're good, still laying lots of eggs, and they're wonderful. And yeah, hopefully my daughter's not going to bring in one of the chickens.
How are the chicks? What's the new house like? We're still in the old house.
Well, this is notable.
Because,
yeah.
What?
Well, I was going to say this is notable, this live stream, because this is the last weekend that we're all going to be in this house. Not that we have a moving date, so Flaviana and Aurelia have to go to East Grinstead, and they're going to be staying there in a flat, renting, which is painful, while we go through the whole process, and we have to wait for exchange and completion.
Yeah, because their school starts there, so
Yeah.
we thought we would be moved by now, but we're not.
Yeah, the whole house buying process is an absolute nightmare, and
We have a long chain, and shit is happening.
yeah,
So
that's painful. But and it's painful leaving here because we got it just as we like it, and it's great. So Mike's asking how's the house move going, and that's how it is. There was something else I wanted to say. So what's your next venture in the renewable, sustainable space? And what do you think the next big thing? Oh God, that's Ron saying that. What's your next venture in the renewable, sustainable space? Don't have a venture, just doing these videos as and when I have time. Yeah, so that's the extent of my ventures, sadly. I did have grand ideas to do like an EV version of the AA. Like a sort of a kind of like a club, really, that you could subscribe just for a little bit of money and you could have a helper. Now I'm telling everyone this, someone's going to steal my idea, but it's fine.
what are you gonna do?
I want to do that thing where you have like another EV driver, kind of like as a buddy. So because people panic when you first get an EV or you're thinking about it, you're a little bit scared and you don't know what you're doing, and you go to a charger and you don't know what you're doing. I still go to a charger and don't know what I'm doing, clearly. But so having like a buddy that you can just call, I figure would be really good. So if you like linked up with someone locally and it was all done with an app and all this sort of stuff. So I wanted to do that. And Flaviana makes apps, and so that was something we were going to do. But anyway, we didn't. So EV Bino, Ron, yes, you can pinch it. Please feel free. Yes. I even bought the domain name for it. EV dating. I mean, that is a good idea, isn't it?
No, it's not.
That's a good idea.
So not.
Jonathan Porterfield says Ursula loves the hot ass line from Flaviana. Yeah, a lot of people did.
Can I say something about that? So if you watched the video, you saw that I removed the plastic from the bed, and people have been commenting and saying, but that's just a mattress protector. Thank you very much. I know that it's a mattress protector, anti-bed bugs, anti-bullshit, I understand. But why would I want to sleep on one when it sticks to my skin? Allora, there's classier way to protect the mattress. Maybe you put a couple more sheets down. Maybe you put a thick cotton thing down that you can just take out and wash.
Yes.
That's my whole thing. Of course, it's a mattress protector. Someone French said, we call it Allen, non lo so. And everyone has it in their homes.
Yeah.
But why would I have it in my home to sleep shit all the time?
Anyway, someone asked about Tesla chargers. Why did we not use Tesla chargers? It's because it would have required planning, because you just can't go to Tesla chargers without planning, unfortunately. If they were at every motorway stop, then you could use it. The one Tesla charger I did see wasn't open to all EVs. But for anyone watching this, if you do plan a trip like we did and you go to Tesla chargers, they are so much cheaper. It's ridiculous. So you just have to download the Tesla app and all is good. They're great, Tesla chargers. I saw another one that I wanted. Wayne.
No, I think this is good. The Gordon one. Read that one.
Oh, okay. Can I? All right. Gordon says, when you get out of bed in the morning, is your hair any different to how it looks now, Andrew? No, Gordon, it doesn't. It looks exactly the same as this.
Not true. Andrew spends ages in front of the mirror using gel products.
I don't spend ages in front of the mirror.
Yeah, maybe I will take a tour of your cabinet of bathroom with all your products.
All I've got is some clay. just to keep, because the problem is, I tell you, the problem
You
is
have many products.
my hair goes naturally into a centre parting, and I look like a choir boy. So I have to, I have to just do this a little bit. Anyway, what do you think about the new Nero EV and the EV3? The EV3 looks fantastic. It's just, I'm surprised it's not 800 volt. For anyone that doesn't know, Ioniq 5 and EV6 are 800 volt. They charge really fast, and I was hoping it was going to be the same with the EV3, which would be a e-Niro replacement, really. But they haven't done that. So it does charge fairly fast, but not as fast as I would like. But it looks great. And the new Nero charges a bit faster. What, Mother?
No.
Okay. And the new Nero charges a bit faster, but it's still not as fast as it should do. Can you still get the stream? Because it keeps blanking out here. Where do you get your clothes? You have good taste. Thank you very much.
No, now they're just leaking
Yeah.
bottom because
Yes.
Well, anyway, I buy clothes.
That's true, you do. Yeah. Thank God for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy any clothes. I mean, the last time I actually bought something for myself was years ago.
Yeah, but I don't buy them often, so I buy them every 3 years. So that's why you have the same every time.
Yeah. So Wayne asks, I'm finally getting back to this charity. Wayne asks about the live streams, and I'm sorry, right? I don't know. I think we had talked about this in the previous live stream, but Flaviana was mucking around with the app while we were stopping charging in France and set up some live streams. She timed them, and then they never happened because she didn't realize she was doing timed live streams. So sorry, it's just we're newbies with all this.
Those, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. EV is sponsored by Topshop.
Charity shop, where I get all mine from charity shop.
Andrew looks very demure, mindful. Oh God, that's a meme at the moment, isn't it? I think I'm just on social media enough to know that's a kind of a meme. Bill's saying Forest Row for school. Yes, yeah, our daughter's going there.
I think this live is a bit boring in Gnagno.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Maybe we do a contest or something.
Do
you have any idea just to make it a bit fun?
It's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be educational, isn't it? It's supposed to be interesting. I'm sure it's interesting to someone. There, look, you see, Ed says, we watch because you two have wonderful chemistry and make great videos. Thank you very much, Ed. Yes.
Bring out the chickens, yes. I think that's the good...
We're not getting the chicken.
The good tip, yeah, but it'll be a bit...
How about a song?
Shall I get chicken?
Don't get us... No, don't get it.
I'll ask Aurelia.
No. Don't do it. Don't.
Aurelia!
Don't. It's too early for the chickens. If you're going to do the chickens, do it 10 minutes before we finish, because there'll be poo everywhere.
It's fine. I just asked if she wants.
Ram's asking, have you or will you do an Insta review? Yeah, so the Hyundai, if that's how you pronounce it, Hyundai Insta looks fantastic. It's a small little EV based on the Casper, I think it is, in Korea, and it looks fantastic. I would love to do a review, so I've just got to ask Hyundai nicely. I'm going to ignore Roy there because he said about getting the grill out with the chicken. Is vehicle to grid required for all cars these days? Yeah, vehicle to grid should be on everything really, but I don't know of very many chargers that actually accept it. So if you don't know, vehicle to grid is fantastic. It means that you can plug your car into your house and you can power your house on your car. So think of the car as a massive battery. It can power your house for a good couple of days probably. So vehicle to grid is fantastic, but I don't know what chargers are available at the moment. Probably not many that actually allow that. Oh God, she is actually getting a chicken, isn't she?
Just to liven up the live.
Okay. Was Flaviana very, very drunk on that 14% wine? Do you remember in the German
was he
hotel?
After the wine? Oh no, I'm not very drunk. I never get drunk anymore.
It was after. Yeah, that live stream was after the wine.
The other day I went to London and did a tasting menu. There was like 6 courses with wine.
God. Yeah.
And oh, look who's here! Craga! Buongiorno, Craga! Oh, now it's a better video. with Kraga.
Okay.
Oh.
No, don't you even think about it.
Yeah. Let crack it down. Let crack it down.
No, don't do
Yeah. Wayne.
Attenta Kraga.
Wayne is saying, have you tried the Skoda Enyaq? And Cracker's going to
Has
answer.
Kraga answered?
No, we haven't. But I would like to.
What's your big cracker?
Okay.
Attenta che fa la cacca su Ancient Greece.
Okay, sorry. Now I'm distracted by the bloody chicken, as always.
Bella Kraga.
Okay, can you do
What's
the
the video fun?
Sì, sì.
Evie Bino is saying Dacia Spring thoughts. Yeah, I would love to try it, and I need to talk to Renault nicely. I need to talk to all of the car manufacturers nicely to get review cars. Really. Oh bloody hell!
Di che?
Chicken fell down and landed on baby. She landed on baby, didn't she?
Mama, do you have an open one also?
God, what is it with our live stream? This is why I shouldn't do live streams.
Mama, chickens.
Sì, sì.
Yes, so let me just. There we go. Thank you, Ram, for repeating that. Yeah, what was your best learning tip from the trip? If you're doing a trip to Europe, the best tip I've got is making sure you've got that Electroverse card or something similar. There's loads of RFID cards like that. Because you get slightly cheaper charging, and in Europe they don't have bank card charging very much, so you do quite often have to use an RFID card or an app. So get that. That's the biggest tip. And this time I think just winging it and good pun with the chicken here. Winging it and just stopping when we needed to actually worked out really well. As long as you can accept that there might be issues and there might be occupied charges, and you might have to just roll with it a little bit. And okay, now for some reason there's those are Rice Krispies. Oh God. Wayne said they went to Tuscany on a road trip and it was helpful.
I don't think Rice
Fantastic.
Krispies are good
Oh
for
God, they're
the
flying
cat.
everywhere.
Are you sure Rice Krispies are for chickens?
Ram says, do you work together on tech projects? Yes. So Flaviana, you wouldn't perhaps realise it, but Flaviana is an exceptionally good PHP developer, and we make a very big website for one of our clients. So
Well, why do you mean you wouldn't realize it? Because I look crap.
no, it's not
Why do you
that.
say why you wouldn't expect
Because if you
it?
think of a PHP developer, you would think of a bit of a geek, like me. You wouldn't think of a glamorous, beautiful Italian lady like yourself.
Thank you, Gnagno.
So that's
thank
why.
you saved yourself. And not because I don't look intelligent enough.
No, put on your glasses, then you look even more intelligent, right?
No, I don't like these glasses.
I think they look cool. Jonathan's heading to Spain, the e-Niro, definitely with Spain, because that is, I've heard from my hairdresser, I do have one, Spain is really bad if you don't have an RFID card, so do get one. Mr. Mudd, see, I wouldn't have thought Flaviana is a techie. You see? It's because you don't seem like a techie, because you're fed up with me when I
But
get
I'm
geeky.
not just a techie, though.
Are you able to say how much time was wasted by having to hunt for chargers in the last video?
No, nothing, no.
Well, yeah, there was me in Metz.
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't know whether you caught it early on, but that's just my
Are you
fault.
good or good?
That obviously the hotel charger was broken, but the second charger did work. It's just I couldn't understand the
Aurelio,
instructions.
tu vuoi dire qualcosa?
Ciao, Cracker.
Oh,
Okay.
Fiona, guess how old Cracker is?
Guess how old Cracker is? I think I told them earlier, but Andrew's saying, "Have you moved house yet?" No, still in the old house, and we're
Brava
hopefully
Graga.
the girls are moving on Tuesday. They're going to a flat in East Grinstead. And,
Ah, gli sta dall'acqua?
will Flaviana consider reviews of other aspects of life in the UK, not just EV charging? That's a good question.
Well, if you ask me to say what I think, or if you ask anyone to just talk about themselves and what they think, everyone is going to say yes. So yes, I would.
Yes. Ram says, what about the Channel Tunnel? Yeah, I would say, get the Channel Tunnel instead of doing the ferry.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We did the ferry on the way back. Yeah, we didn't sleep very well, and it was rocky and all that. So yeah, love the tunnel. We use that every time when we can. Andy is saying, would you now not plan charging on every trip, or would you revert to a better route planner? That's a question for you, really. What do you think?
I don't know. You are the expert.
Yeah, but what did you think? Because we stopped without planning.
Yes, because
And
you
how
know
did you?
that there were enough charges
But I did-
in order to do that.
But I did no
you
research.
said that France
I
was
knew-
good and it had.
I knew
it
France. Yeah, but I didn't know about Germany, and in fact, Germany was a bit worse, wasn't it? So,
See.
would you prefer that I planned it next time?
No,
No.
I
There we
like
go.
it more like that gives a bit more freedom.
Okay, there we go. So no, Flaviana liked it as it was, and I did as well. It feels a bit more normal, I think, stopping when you need to.
See. Yeah, it makes it stressful if you have to reach also the charger by a certain time, blah, blah, blah. So it's...
Yeah. Jonathan's saying, with my dongle, there's a better route planner update as I go along. Yes, it does. If you link it up with live data or whatever it's called, then it does update as you go along. I didn't have that in the Peugeot when I did it in the Peugeot, but as far as I know, it does. Did Flaviana get to have many stops at Auto Grill on this last trip? 0. Yeah, didn't stop at Auto Grill once, sadly. Yeah, we just found that the e-Niro just went for much longer than I think we were expecting. So we just didn't stop. It didn't stop very much, really. Okay, just going back through the chat here, because my wife, that's her job, that she's buggered off. Oh God, she's getting more chickens. No, don't get more chickens. Anyway, do you ever use ZapMap? Someone's asked, which is now has Europe covered. No, didn't use ZapMap at all, and I use it a lot here, but I forgot about it working in Europe now. e-Niro range 400 kilometers. Yeah, what's 400 kilometers? What was that? 230 miles? Is it? 248 miles. Yeah, about that. Bit less maybe, but it's about that. Weirdly, you get worse. You would think with the autobahns and no speed limit, you'd think you'd get worse efficiency in Germany, but we found that we get worse efficiency in France because driving in France is a dream, and you're doing 130 kilometers an hour most of the time, and there's no traffic, no roadworks, and it's just that affects the efficiency because your average speed is so much higher. And 10 points to everyone who knows the name of this particular chicken.
Yeah, 10 points. How do we assign points?
Well, we can't really, and we don't have those.
That's the contest that I want to do.
Yeah, someone will know because it's the most famous chicken on YouTube. Someone said, "What do you think of the ID7?" I love the ID7. I was really surprised how much I liked it. I mean, it's very, very big, massive car, and it's far too big for us. But yeah, really nice, really comfortable, lovely to drive. So
Has anybody guessed
lovely.
what chicken this is yet?
Not yet, no. Were parking charges included in the charging cost? No, they weren't. And the reason for that is it would have cost €9 to park at the hotel car park. But parking in the multi-storey car park was €12, I think. So it wasn't that much more, so I didn't bother including it, and I probably should have. If I had worked out how to charge at that charger just on the road, it would have been free. And it would have been cheaper to charge there as well, I think. Strawberry, yes.
Allora, però, Stone Lebeau says, what a beauty. Dice strawberry, capito? Dice strawberry, what a beauty. And the first to guess strawberry is Zrichtgratr.
That's Susie Richards, because I know, because we follow each other, I think. And also Evie Bino gets that as well. And Hazy Stars says, hello all, the famous Hazy Stars.
Where is he? Hello, Hazy Stars.
Hazy Stars. Got a chicken ass in my face. We've still got Hazy Stars written on this little note from the last live stream because Hazy Stars, As Boss and Rob Stone are the 3 famous people written on here.
I think one was bad.
Oh, well, it certainly wasn't Hazy Stars who
Well,
donated a fortune to the channel, so thank you very much to Hazy Stars. Flaviana's sister, says Rob Stone, also featured on this. Flaviana's sister, Cheshi, yeah. We were going to do this trip, weren't we, with Cheshire? Wasn't that the plan once? But it didn't happen in the end. Or we were just going to meet her there anyway. Maybe next year. Because as you can see, we go to the mountains every year. So.
Willow.
It's Willow. It's Willow. Okay. Right. Can you hug Willow? Willow is the only chicken that you can hug, and she falls asleep. She's kind of narcoleptic,
Wait, not
actually.
only when I'm on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
when
okay.
she's
Maybe I'll stick it in a video. Bloody hell.
Bella Zdroboccia.
That's a lovely comment from Ram. You're both stars and wonderful parents. Thank you very much. How is my Italian doing? It's worse than my parenting, probably. In fact, I think Strawberry's Italian is better than mine.
Bella Drobina.
Would you say, so Aidan is saying, would you say the trip is possible in the same manner without planning if you wanted to go away from the main motorways? Yeah, probably not, but it's not something we tested. I think if you go off the motorway, you're probably... Well, in France, if you go to the big supermarkets, E-Leclerc, and there's another one, and in Germany, Rue, I don't know how you pronounce it. If you go there, if you see those signs, then I think you're pretty much guaranteed a hub. But anywhere else, and it's a bit more dicey, I think. I don't think that many petrol stations have chargers. Probably better in the UK, I would guess. Did you have to get the emission sticker for travelling through France? Yes, I bought the Crit Air sticker, and I didn't actually stick it to the car because they didn't deliver it in time. Because it was all last minute. We did all this. We didn't know we were going until like a week before we left. Ram's also asking about me learning Italian, which is not very good. Do you use an app or passive learning? Yeah, passive learning. So I learnt, we were talking about this the other day, I learnt more Italian when Aurelia came along, really. Yeah, so that's the best way of learning. I did live in Italy for a year, but didn't pick up anything because we didn't move from the apartment and we just ate a lot and drank a lot and just watched films. Bloody dream that was. And we were working as well.
Yeah, we were working more than anything.
We were working a lot, yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to scroll back. Sorry, Tech with Chris. Is this your last big road trip for 2024? Yes, I think so, just because moving house is going to take up all our energy and finances, definitely. So I don't think we're going to be doing any more trips.
But we were thinking about going to Scotland at some point.
Yes.
And
Yes.
this is Peperina.
Peperina! Peperina is the scary chicken.
Yeah.
Show Peperina. Peperina is the scary chicken.
Italian.
And she's Italian. Just because I decided she is. And she
She
was the
sounds
only
Italian.
chicken that I was allowed to name with an Italian name.
Can I just say, sorry, Hazy Stars, thank you so much. Hazy Stars has donated more money, and it stresses me out a little bit. But thank you
Thank you very much,
I feel
Hazy
very,
Stars.
I feel so guilty, but thank you.
Don't show Peperina's ass when you're saying this because it's not pleasant.
Yeah. Okay.
There's even baby down here.
Oh my.
Thank you,
God.
Easy Stars. So we were. What do you want to say about our struggle with the donations or no?
We went through all the struggle with the donations
We did
in the previous video, and that's how we got onto the subject
Alright,
of prostitution.
Okay, great, yes.
And anyway, oh my God, it's just chaos. Menagerie of chaos here. So someone, that was a really good comment I wanted to say. No, okay. Andy is asking what's happening to the chickens when we move. Yeah, we're still trying to work out the logistics of it. So yesterday we spent all day reducing the size of the run because we've got the Fort Knox of chicken runs that we spent a bloody fortune on. And we were reducing that in size. I just don't know what we're going to do because on moving day, it's the most stressful day imaginable, as you know, if you've moved. And yeah, so somehow we've got to put that all down, put the chickens in the car and then drive for 1.5 hours to get to the new house. God, the chickens are getting angry. Just to say about the chickens, by the way, so we had kind of one each. So Strawberry is Aurelia's, mine is Cracker, and Flaviana is Pepperina. So Pepperina is the spiciest one, the one that's the most gets the most angry. I'm not saying anything. Cracker likes to explore and is very friendly and lovely. And what would you say about Strawberry? What's Strawberry's defining personality trait?
Glamorous and beautiful.
Beautiful
And glamorous.
and glamorous and beautiful.
Cuddly.
Yeah.
And there's a song. Do you want to sing it, Gnagno?
No, I'm not singing any bloody songs.
Aurelia, come fa la canzone?
Do you not want water?
Lasciagliela là sotto l'acqua.
There was a question, sorry, based on your time and travels in Italy, how feasible do you think it would be to have an EV as your principal vehicle in Italy? It very much depends really on where you live in Italy. So if you've got a driveway, then you're fine, of course, because charging actually in Italy is quite good. You've got a lot of NL chargers everywhere. If you don't have a driveway, and most people in Italy don't, so there are a lot of villas and a lot of apartments, sorry, that don't have off-street parking, then that's much harder, and you do have to rely on having a charger nearby. So, if we were living in the place that we lived before, then no, I don't think it wouldn't be easy for us to have an EV, sadly. And that's that's the case in a lot of places all around the world. That's why I try not to be too smug about EVs, really, because hybrids are still a good stopgap for a lot of people. We're blessed, really, that we've got off-street parking and we have it in the new house as well. So that makes things so much easier, and I appreciate it. That said, it's getting easier all the time, even in Italy, and a lot of supermarkets have it, and then that just makes a lot of sense, really, because you go to the supermarket, do shopping, and charge at the same time. So, Tech with Chris says, "Why aren't you both drinking wine?" Which is an extremely good question. Actually, I was thinking of doing a Negroni, but
Do it and show everyone how it's done.
shall I do a Negroni? Yeah.
Sì, tu il Negroni, è il filmio.
Um,
Attento, there's a bowl of water.
Sorry, Jonathan's just saying, by the way, I just wanted you to know that just about everything I learned from EV ownership has come from you. I just want to say thank you. We'll have the chance. Thank you so much, Jonathan.
I thought
Stafford.
Jonathan Porterfield, because Jonathan Porterfield is
He knows
actually
everything. Jonathan Porterfield
more than
knows.
you,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Jonathan Porterfield knows everything
You all look so
already.
boring.
So yeah, thanks so much, Jonathan.
Sì,
Really
ci
appreciate
penso
it.
un po',
That
Linga.
means a lot. Especially as I make so many mistakes in my videos, but perhaps everyone else can learn through my mistakes. I certainly don't learn through my mistakes, but if everyone else...
Well, it's good that you have someone that is a real,
Hai caldo?
that is a real person, and real people make mistakes and are not afraid to show it, no?
Yes.
And then you learn from your mistakes. If you never make mistakes, you never learn anything. But yeah, if you don't learn, then it's bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Allora fammi un Negroni, dai.
Okay, aspetta. Someone says, has your new home got solar? No, and I don't even know if we're going to bother adding it, actually. I mean, solar panels are really cheap, and I would like to, but it's not a great aspect. So anyway, we'll see when we get there. I might just get a...
Alexa,
God,
stop.
Hazy Stars is at it again. Don't know where you live, but one of these, I owe you a hell of a drink. I owe you a Negroni. Have you tested, Thomas is saying, have you tested the Tesla Highland? No. The Tesla Highland, for those that don't know, is the new Model 3, and controversially, it doesn't have stalks, it doesn't have indicator stalks, and it doesn't have gear changer on the other side. You have to do it on the screen. And with the indicating, you have to do it on the steering wheel. And I'm not convinced of that at all, but I reserve judgment until I played with one. I'll ask Tesla for one actually soon once we've moved. Ripple, if no solar, etc., is possible. Yeah, Ripple's a possibility. If you don't know about Ripple, Ripple is...
Oh gosh, you've been going on about this damn Ripple for 2 years now.
I know.
So yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Ripple, they do. So they started doing solar, but they also do wind farms, and it's owned like a cooperative. So you all own a bit of a wind farm. So it makes sense actually, because if
Che cosa significa questo?
more controversial is the company is run by a buffoon, says Will. Yeah. So Will is clearly not an Elon Musk fan. So
Which company?
Tesla.
You're talking about Tesla.
Yeah. Tech with Chris. Are you a
Why?
Ripple
Because
shareowner?
do you like Elon Musk?
I'm not a big Elon Musk fan, but what?
Okay.
No.
No.
Aspetta.
Now I'm getting a bit angry with you, Gnagno, because you're dissing Elon Musk every breakfast, saying that is a proper
Wait.
and insulting him, saying that he's bad and more and more and more.
That's
But
better.
now you're pretending, oh, I'm not a big fan
I'm
of
saying-
Elon
I'm
Musk.
saying I'm-
No,
No,
you,
wait.
every breakfast
Wait.
in the last
Wait.
2 weeks you've been telling
Good
something
Lord.
bad and that you hate him and now you're not a big.
Hate-
You have
hate-
to.
I don't
no,
say hate.
You have to
don't
take
say hate.
side and
Wait.
so take
Is it-
proper side.
There's nuance to this
And
because
thank
there's
you
nuance.
to Torsten Piero.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Torsten.
very much for the support.
Yes, not a big fan is a polite way. Okay,
Perché non posso dire?
Elon Musk. Right. What can I say about Elon Musk? None of us would be driving EVs if it wasn't for Elon Musk. And I think when I look back in the old days when Elon Musk was standing on stage talking about the Model 3, that's kind of what ignited my passion in EVs. And I think the same is true for a lot of other people. So, and the Tesla superchargers are amazing. Teslas are amazing. Everything he's built is fantastic. And he sends rockets up, you know? So he's an inspirational guy, but personally, I don't like him. I think, I just don't like it. I don't like him at all.
You even left Twitter because you didn't like him.
I'm still on Twitter.
See, but you went to the other one that no one is on. What is called?
Threads. A lot of people are on Threads. Huh? I get good engagement on Threads.
I hate Threads.
Do you?
Yeah, it's just because when I'm on Facebook, it always gives me like a preview of something that I'm interested in, and then I click and it goes, get Threads, get Threads. It's always on Threads.
Yeah. And yeah, Hazy Stars, Elon knows what he's doing. He's all business. I don't know if he does know what he's doing though. That's the problem. No, wait.
Attento.
No, aspetta.
You're
because
taking too much side now, Gnagno. You're gonna lose
I'll tell you-
followers and subscribers.
I'll tell you why. I want him to focus. I'm a Tesla shareholder, or we are Tesla shareholders.
We were.
Oh, I still am. I've got a tiny bit anyway.
Ah, bravo.
Yeah, a tiny bit. And I want him to focus on Tesla, but he's sidetracked with all this woke mind virus crap that he talks about on X. And he bought Tesla and bought Twitter, and everything he's done to it, apart from community notes, has been crap. So anyway, I don't trust every decision he makes, personally. But anyway, that's just my opinion, and I'm just hoping he comes back to Tesla and does a bit more, because I think Tesla are at risk of falling behind a little bit. They need to invigorate a little bit. What do you think?
I don't care.
Okay, fine. Someone said, am I moving to Blue Sky? I'm on Blue Sky, and Blue Sky is another social media thing. And it's actually the best interface other than Twitter. But there's not many people on it. I just tend to use Threads and Twitter. And firing the
Allora, ce lo
supercharger
fai
yes.
sto Negroni?
I'll do a Negroni.
Anzi, fammi solo un gin and tonic, dai.
You don't want a Negroni?
I need lemonade.
No, fai solo gin and tonic, otherwise you take ages.
I'm quick with the Negroni. You can get your own lemonade there.
Oh, do lemonade for your daughter. Mamma ti fa lemonade.
Really nice glasses.
Gnagno, entertain your viewers.
You entertain your viewers. Okay. I'm going to make a Negroni now. Is that okay, no?
Sì. Single però.
Yes. Okay. So, to make a Negroni, you need Martini Rosso. You need gin and Campari. Okay. You can.
You're losing subscribers every second now.
Because of my Elon rant. Or just the boredom of watching me do a bloody cocktail.
Yes, I think also the boredom.
Okay.
Do you think I can detach the thing? Or
Yeah, you can.
I can detach?
You can touch it, yeah, if you want to walk around. Precious, could you do me a favour, my love?
Yeah.
Could you get a lemon from the fridge, please?
You're on video, so you can't deny.
Okay. So,
Can I turn it? Okay. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there should be one in the fridge. Okay, so a bit of gin. Bit of Martini Rosso. Should be in the fruit bit, pickle.
You're shaking, Gnagno.
But they're not in the fruit bit.
Oh, they're not? Don't tell me. Ready? We don't have any citrus. That's a nightmare.
You don't have any lemons.
I thought we had lemons, but obviously not. Okay, so.
Aspetta, cerco io.
The video is getting
Okay, here we go.
Hey,
So,
the video is really suffering now.
fading.
okay, so. Here we go then. So that's how you do a Negroni, and I need to stir it. And what you should really do is put a little bit of.
That's an open lemon. Will
Oh.
you catch it?
Wait, no. I just wanted the zest. That's a really crap one, isn't it? No, it's fine. It's fine. I just wanted the zest actually of an orange. We don't have one.
Zest of an orange.
Yeah, we don't have any oranges. Anyway, where's the little stirring thing from? There we go. A little bit of stirring. God, I've made a mess. I've made such a mess. Normally, I'm very clean. But there we go. Here's Negroni. Chin chin, darling. And your lemonade pickler of... Did you not find it? Oh, you got it. Good.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Okay, cool. Let me just wash my hands. There might be lots of comments coming through. And
Yeah, I'm gonna read them for you. Just a moment. Oh, now let's talk about the fun stuff. Now that Mr. Evie is gone. Vediamo. Oh, this is what I like. Allora, vediamo. Let's go back. Wait, I go back. The banana. Oh no, this blah blah blah. A lot of comments on Elon Musk, Gnagno. Aurelia's hair is so cute. Love her new cut. Oh, someone noticed. Aurelia went to the hairdresser the other day and she had a haircut. Bella mamma. Who said that? Dov'è? I lost it. Oh, Catherine Moll, a lady, of course. Why can't I love messages from here? Anyway.
Should I write Catherine Walker?
Yes, why not? Where is the recipe from of the Negroni?
Where's it from? I don't know, actually. Where is it from? I must have seen it somewhere. Was it Stanley Tucci during lockdown?
Oh yes, I showed you the video of YouTube Stanley Tucci. Yes.
Yeah, Stanley Tucci is the coolest person ever, probably. Yeah, so he.
That's As Boss.
As Boss was someone else.
AS Boss was someone else. I don't remember if he was favoured or unliked.
Stone LeBeau is saying, win the subscribers back by singing the Chicken song. Did Aurelia ever watch the brilliant British movie Chicken Run? Yes.
We did watch
We did,
Chicken
yeah.
Run,
We
but she
didn't
was
watch-
a bit upset about the killing of the chicken in the machine.
Of one of them.
Allora,
It
andiamo
wasn't in the
avanti.
machine though.
Yeah, it was they created the machine,
It was
wasn't
the
it?
pie, wasn't it? A pie maker or
Yeah,
something?
but when the shadow of the person killing the chicken.
Oh yeah.
Tech with Chris. This live stream is better than Saturday Kitchen Live. Next time I'll make a puttanesca for you all. Maybe.
Right.
You said you would teach people to do it today
Allora,
too, no?
aspetta,
Maybe we can teach them now.
N1
Maybe.
VCA asked Flaviana, how does life feel in the UK? And I think it feels the best that life could feel. Because I like the weather. While in the Mediterranean everyone was dying this summer, included me and Aurelia when we went to Rome. Here in the UK it was just nice. Sometimes hot, sometimes but it was nice. Weather's great. Now when we go to the winter it's a bit worse, but still it's fine.
love
But the
winter.
most important thing about UK
Autumn is my
is the
favourite.
British people. they tend, you all guys, you British people, tend to be nice, grounded, cynical, with a sense of humor. So it really, I really like British people. That's why I am happy in the UK. And you're open-minded, mostly, there's a lot of variety of people in here. If you go to Italy, they're all white. Allora, I love England. I love UK. I don't know, I don't know if I love UK. I've never lived in Wales, Scotland. Però I love England. So, and that's why I also married an English, because it's just the right, the thing that click. Anyway, I'm done now. You can take back your channel. Ecco, given, someone is saying, Gordon Hedges says, given how you always seem to be drinking on the videos, do you think you might have a problem?
Not at all.
Yes.
No. Drink.
Yes, you definitely have an annoying problem.
How is Mr. Evie's anxiety doing? Hazy Stars says. Don't say if it's too personal.
Anxiety.
Yeah, well, God, with moving house, yeah, that's not so good. I've
Perhaps.
almost finished the biggest kind of tech project that I've had to do for one of my clients. So once that's finished and once we've moved, I'll be a bit more relaxed. It's actually quite therapeutic making the videos, so it's all good.
It's therapeutic making the videos.
What's that, Mother?
Is it?
Better to
Therapeutic,
drive to
it is, yeah.
Italy without charging planning. Yes, it's better. It makes it seem like the old times, so that you don't, that you just stop when you need petrol. So you just stop when you need a charge, and that's how it should be. It makes it feel normal.
Yeah, the issue with doing that though is that, for instance, in France, on the first time we charged, we were only at 50-something% or whatever, and we charged for 30 minutes to get to about 80% or whatever it was. If we were in any other car that charges faster, then we could have perhaps charged a little bit closer to 100%, and then we wouldn't have had to do the second charge that we did. So it's just the e-Niro was very efficient, and we didn't get the battery down as low as perhaps we should have. If we could have gone a bit longer, got it down to about 10%, it would have been easier. Anyway, that's just one of these geeky EV things so you do have to change your mindset a little bit. Tech Chris, do you still have the Leaf? Yes, we do. Yeah, we love the Leaf. Don't use it very much though, but yeah, we love it. The problem with the Leaf, I don't tend to go on very long journeys with it, just because I'm so spoiled by the e-Niro and its massive range. 300 miles.
Read what Will says.
Will says, do you have your own web business, Andrew, and are you not tempted to advertise on Mr. EV YouTube? Or maybe you don't need to. It's not that I don't need to, it's just I don't want to. So yes, I do have a web business, but I'm pretty sick of making websites.
Say your life. You can vent here.
Yeah, so
Your followers love you, so say what you feel.
no, it's just I've been doing websites a long time, and I just I'm just not interested really in making them. I don't know. It's just I've lost interest in it a bit, so I don't feel I enjoy work quite as much as I did. Whereas,
So not only now you're losing subscribers, but you're also losing your clients that are watching at this moment.
oh God, yeah, right, yeah. So they're stuck with me, and they can't go anywhere else because I'm so cheap. You see, so they can watch it. Hi everyone. Bad luck. You're stuck with me.
But yeah, Andrew doesn't want to do the website work anymore. He would just like to do video or to have a varied thing. But obviously, these videos don't really make anything so to live on.
Yeah.
But,
Well, apart from when Hazy Stars
yeah,
and others jump on here.
Hazy Stars to sustain our drinking habit. Thank you, Hazy Stars.
Not the damn
so-
drinking habit.
So Voltaire is saying at French motorway speeds, what is the max time you could travel without stopping the e-Niro? Say 80% down to 10ish. You're looking at about 200 miles, whatever that is in kilometers, maybe a little bit less. let's say 190 maybe. Yeah, of just 10 to 80% of just driving as much as you want. Websites are things that AI can do, I guess. Well, partly yes, but I mean, I do design. Design is my main thing, and I just fell into the whole web development thing. So I still like to do design work.
Maybe zoom it in, put it closer.
Ready? I feel like it should be as far away as possible from me. Ready? What's your must-haves for keeping little ones happy on long journeys? Well, the iPad with Scooby-Doo was the thing that Aurelia was watching the whole time. But she hates long journeys, and and that's why we split it up. We're doing the hotel stops.
Yeah, but she really doesn't enjoy it. We
doesn't
also
enjoy
played cards at the back.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we were playing a card game at the back, and yeah, it's fine. And it's been worse before. I think the older she gets, the more she's okay with it. But
we received another donation from Dean. Thank you very much, Dean. Please do more lives. These are fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers. How was Aurelia with car sickness?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She doesn't have it so much anymore. Well, she knows that when we're not on a highway, then she has to look forward and not down, and that solves it. Can I just say we don't have a drinking habit? No, serious. I barely drink during the week. Not a drinking problem. I mean, not drinking habit.
Right,
we
yes.
have.
Yeah.
But drinking a problem, and no.
No, I think
we can stop whenever we want.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, can we stop?
Of course we can.
No, it's
no, we don't know. But it's just one of life's little pleasures.
See,
and since,
come on, it's hard to be in in an adult's head, brain. You just gotta get loose a bit. This just does the trick. It just melts your things a bit, and you just feel,
I'm having a drink with you now. Thank you very much, Rod.
Thank you. What are you drinking?
So yeah, I think. What do we think about pineapple on pizza? Well, that's a really good question.
But you like it.
Well, I used to eat pineapple on pizza all the time when I was young. Yeah, but actually on the way back, in part 2, I do eat a pizza with pineapple on it. So, I've got a thing that pops up. Now will be a good time to insert ads. Really, do people do that? I'm not going to do that. There was Voltaire's iPhone. Your videos have great design. Thank you very much. Is there a niche for doing that kind of thing? Yeah.
Red wine.
I could
Very
do, I
nice.
suppose. Yeah. My problem is I get bored doing the same thing all the time. So as long as I've got a varied diet of projects, then I'm okay. That's why I like doing the videos so much, because there's lots of different topics and things. Pineapple on pizza, you're an animal, yeah.
I don't like pizza, so neither pineapple.
Hazy Stars just got an ad. Really? I didn't press anything though.
I did.
Why did you press it? I
Because-
didn't want to do any adverts.
Well, I can. Scusami.
No, don't do it because it's just
Don't
annoying.
bother
It's
me.
annoying for people.
Well, before I didn't even know what this button was, and I kept pressing it. So at the beginning, they must have gotten it like 6 times.
Really?
The ad. Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't know
God.
it was an ad.
Bloody hell! You shouldn't be allowed. Snow Buddy Nation, thank you so much for
Thank you so much.
for the $20 Canadian. It sounds bon courage. I guess you're in the Quebec side of Canada. Is that right?
No, you're an ad with pizza.
So I do. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Would you consider doing a collaborative video trip or road race with a non-EV car family? Yeah, that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? But
That road racer, they win.
Um,
If we're with a non-EV family.
yeah, yes. Obviously, the other people would get there first, but I would argue that the EV drivers would be more relaxed. I think we would be more relaxed. I think when you're doing a massive journey, I don't think it's great driving for 6 hours straight and not stopping very much. So I like the brakes. I drive an Ioniq Electric. That's also called the Wind Knife to people in the know. It matches the efficiency of the e-Niro. Yeah, it's even better, isn't it? Yeah, it's brilliant.
Aspetta, who makes the final choice on hotels? Let's go quickly through them.
Okay.
I do. Your video editing is fantastic. Also,
thank
the
you.
music selection is brilliant. It gives it the right feel.
Thank you very much. I did
That
jazz on this one. I thought for a change. Yeah.
I got an ad. Who wants an ad? Everyone raise their hands for an ad. In 3,
Don't do it.
2,
She's
1,
joking.
go!
I thought you were joking.
Come on, it's fine. I don't even know. I don't see them, so I don't care.
No, but they see. You'll see all the viewers drop.
Allora, aspetta. I got an ad, so annoying on YouTube ads. Pierre Simonson says, is the Italian food something that you miss from Italy? No, because we can cook it, so we don't miss it. You should collaborate with Bjorn. Is that the singer?
The singer? No, he's the Norwegian.
The Icelandic lady, no?
No, Bjorn. What are you talking about?
Isn't there an Icelandic singer called Bjorn?
That's Bjork.
Oh, Bjork.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a collaboration with Bjork. No. And probably not with Bjorn either. He doesn't know I exist, but he's very good. He's the Norwegian YouTuber. We got £20 from Will. So thank you so much.
I'm getting that set up. As a YouTube premium viewer, adverts are fine, it says Tea Break.
You know, someone said in a comment, this is why people do live streams, because everyone that watches with YouTube Premium, you get more money. So if a lot of people are watching with YouTube Premium, you get more money or something like that.
I don't understand what it says. It depends how many children you have and how they're not how much you charge.
Yeah, I don't remember the context there. Would you consider purchasing the new Hyundai Ioniq 5? Yes, I would. The N-Line would be lovely.
Flaviana is definitely a petrol head. Well, yeah, I am. Will gives us £20 and says all the hard work on your videos and sharing the European journeys are much appreciated, entertaining and useful too.
Yeah, Thank you. Yes.
Vediamo, aspetta. I'm going. Why are some people
It's because you're
orange and some vedi, like questo è blu. Guarda.
I have no idea.
So William Scadding
Thank you very much, William.
sent us some money, thank you very much, but his thing is blue and has little popping like a one, like a little.
He might be a super fan or something. I don't understand all this YouTube stuff.
No, maybe the YouTube Premium people.
It could be, yeah, but
YouTube will probably demonetize
Based
the
on
stream
alcohol,
because of alcohol usage. I didn't get an ad, vedi? Not seen any ads yet, vedi? I have YouTube Premium, so don't see ads. Benissimo, okay, let's go.
make sure you ask people watching to like the video, as it will help the algorithm. That's true. Thank you. Yes, if you are watching this, please like the video and please subscribe as well, because that makes an enormous difference. Thank you so much.
Let's
Evie
celebrate
Bino.
their first super on a live stream. I don't know what that means.
If you press that button, God, this is riveting entertainment when we're just staring at the screen. I
can't do anything, guarda.
Press it with the left button, no?
You do it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. There was a really good comment.
Maybe share your screen to show.
Yeah, it's a bit like Inception, this, but there we go. That's what we're looking at here. Just desperately trying to understand it all. Anyway, yes, thanks so much, Evie Bino. And you were going to come to Canterbury, weren't you? But the grid surf charges aren't finished yet. But anyway, we'll have another tea, coffee, one of these days. What do you think of the Renault Scenic E-Tech? Looks fantastic, and I love the Megane, so I'm sure we'll love that. Yeah. Ioniq 5 or Tesla? My vote would be Ioniq 5. Funnily enough, right? So we did a video, the Model Y compared to the Ioniq 5, but it's one of those that we never edited it. Well, I said we never. I never edited it, but I need to get that video out at some point, maybe this year. My vote's for the Ioniq 5 because I just prefer it, but Tesla is easier. The route planning obviously is much better in a Tesla.
Do you want to talk about Donald Trump, Gnagno?
Not really. No, I'm not going to.
Well, can you take a side?
Can I take a side? Well, I don't like him. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. Most people don't like him. How was the
So what's today's politically divisive
divisive
topic
comment? I
we're
think
going to talk
I
about?
was divisive enough by saying I'm not a big fan of Elon Musk. I think that's probably divisive enough. I'm not going to go further.
Any road trips to Ireland? Atlantic Drive is amazing.
Ah, yeah, and someone also said about the North Coast 500. I would love to do a road trip to Ireland and Scotland. Yeah, I was going to do a thing actually. I might still do it. I was going to do a thing where I was going to go around the UK, stopping in every county, and talking to EV owners there and finding out what their experience is like having an EV in that county, because it's amazing how there is quite a north-south divide, and certain areas are really bad. So I did want to do
Salute
that.
Andy Graydon.
Oh, Andy Clayton is off
To
for
make
dinner.
Bean, I think you should also start making
I know.
Bean.
We'll stop soon. Yes. So yeah, thanks very much,
Bye,
Andy,
Andy.
and I'll see you soon. William says, sometime come to Kent and see my kids. I would love to be in one of your videos. Yeah, well, that would be great to do that one of these days. So yes, so that's what I was saying. I just wanted to get together in a pub or something and, interview a few people and find out what people think of charging where they are.
Allora, aspetta, avevo detto. Allora, again, another request to explain what gnagno means, but it's a secret. I can't explain it. Sorry, it has to be a mystery. Baba.
Voltaire's iPhone says, am I right? You haven't been to Norway? Yeah, no, I haven't. I would love to.
Oh, I would love to. Once I made a whole trip that I was supposed to do with my best friend, and I'd done the whole itinerary, going everywhere in the fjords, staying in hostels, and and there was a nice train, a scenic train, and I had it all done. But then she didn't want to come, and I didn't want to go on my own, so I didn't do it. But I still have the itinerary, and I have some Norwegian friends as well. And Norwegian people seem very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that.
Has YouTube changed your lives for the better, says Ram.
Ram does some really good questions.
Yes.
That's a good question from Pierre, a bit political, but yeah. Has it changed your life for the better? I don't know, really. I would say it has. I think I enjoy all the YouTube stuff. It's given me, it's given me a sort of a new kind of a newfound enthusiasm for cars. In fact, there we go. I like driving more. The more I do EV trips, like these big road trips and things, the more I enjoy driving and seeing different places and documenting it all. It's enjoyable. Yeah, so yes, it's changed my life for the better. Probably not Flaviana's. Would you do a trip across the US in an EV? Lucid Air, maybe? Yeah, that'd be great. We did drive across from LA to New York a long time ago. Flaviana we didn't know at the time. Flaviana was pregnant with Aurelia. So that was like our last big trip that we did. But yeah, I don't think EVs weren't around back then, but we did it in a Nissan Sentra or something like that. It was an amazing journey, but it was extremely boring in the middle section. But we did Yellowstone and all that kind of thing. It was an amazing trip. How many videos do you have to edit? Tech with Chris? Don't ask. Really, I'm not even joking. I would say it's about 15 videos. Yeah, there was a really good. Someone says so many good questions, so many dinners not being prepared. I know. How is the UK charging infrastructure versus the countries you passed? Bad luck in Germany. Yeah. Someone got very defensive actually, saying actually Germany's very good, but maybe not on the motorways. UK is really good. We're spoilt in the UK, especially as you can use your bank card in most charges. Ionity being the main exception. UK is brilliant, but France is also very good. Germany, certainly on the motorway stops that we happened to do, weren't great. You weren't expecting that, were you? So Germany has a little bit catching up to do, but you do see, as you drive, a lot of Fastned hubs, even in Germany. And Fastned are fantastic, their hubs. If you go to one of those, it always works. It's pretty good value as well. And so Fastned are great, love them. Someone says, you guys definitely should do a trip to Norway. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah. Build an off-grid holiday home in Italy. Well, I would move to Italy, but Flaviana wouldn't. But that sounds great to me. Plenty of sun, obviously.
So hot.
Yeah.
Too many racist people.
Yeah. Well,
We don't
no.
like racist.
No, that's yes. Let's not get into racism as well on here. Hi Andrew, are you still with OIG tariff or have you switched to any other supplier? No, yeah, still with Octopus Intelligent Go, and it's brilliant. If you don't know, Octopus Intelligent Go means that you can plug in your EV at any time of the day, and quite often you'll find that it starts charging and it gives your whole house the cheap rate while you're charging. It never happens around kind of 5 p.m. kind of mark. But yeah, quite often the rest of the day you find that it works a treat, and you put the oven on and you whatever else, dishwasher, whatever, and you're getting the cheap rate. So Intelligent Go is fantastic. I might switch to Agile one of these days, but I'm using that for the moment. Pierre says the Italian government now is pretty right leaning, almost Mussolini level. Yeah, old Italians love Mussolini though because everything works better.
Stai attento a quello che dici, Gnagno.
That's what you always said.
I tell you in private, don't
okay.
say it publicly.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll edit that bit out.
You can't, it's a lie.
I know. In your opinion, who currently offers the best number one public charger, DC and AC or both? Kempower seem really nice. Yeah, Kempower's brilliant. Yeah, I love Kempower. But Tesla, you got to say that Tesla is the cheapest. Really, Tesla superchargers are amazing and they're very reliable. It seems.
Would you install solar and battery at home soon? Yeah, but is there someone doing it for free? Because I keep seeing things that say, "Oh, do it for free, install solar for free." Are there any benefits at the moment?
I don't know if they do it for free or if it's. I don't know how that works. Whether
Some
they
kind
get the
of
money.
grant.
I don't think you get. I don't know.
Not
actually.
for battery, but for solar.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to look into that. But yeah, I would
Maybe
like
knows.
to. I would like to in the next house, but I don't know yet. Situation with charging in France outside of the big auto route. Yeah, we didn't go outside of the auto routes in France, so I don't know about charging really. Are you sure Tesla's the cheapest? The Passport in Ionity, how much is that? Yeah, if you pay for the Ionity Passport, that's also very cheap. Yeah, I don't know if it's cheaper than Tesla, but it is very good. When is the next YouTube video? Yeah, I've got to do part 2 of this, of the trip. So I'm working on that now.
How far along are you?
I would say approximately 2%.
So when is it going to be published for the second
I did
part?
the other one in 2 weeks, so I'm trying
Really?
to.
2 weeks?
Yeah,
That's long.
that's good for me. That's good for me. The Tesla one took a year.
Can you do it in 3 days? People want to see it.
I know. Well, I wanted to do it before we did this live stream, so we could discuss it. We're at 77 minutes. This live stream has gone on for.
Okay, then
Isn't it
cut.
really good? Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to answer like 3 more questions, okay? And then I really do have to go and cook. What am I doing tonight? Fajitas, is it? Yeah, so how much money did you lose because of the missed 22 kilowatt charger instead of the Rapid? Not a massive amount, probably. I don't know, I didn't work it out, to be honest. But yeah, probably £10 is my guess. By the way, just wanted to tell you this before we go.
Yeah.
Just a
Elio
minute.
Telepass didn't work even in Italy, so I'm not sure what's
I think
wrong with it.
the battery inside them must have both died. Yeah, the Telepass and the Bip and Go, because they should have worked. But it didn't matter too much because one of us was always sat on that side. It's fine.
Ma che cos'è questo?
I just wanted. It's
Gnagno printed something here.
I know, because this is actual useful information. Can I just say, the e-Niro, unbelievably efficient, right? On the way from UK to Italy, it was 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour or 16.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. I should have worked out what that is with miles per gallon equivalent. I'm not sure. Someone's going to work it out quickly. But yeah, so 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour is really good when you consider, I think it's really good when you consider the speeds that we're doing on the roads. Dean, thank you so much. Have more drinks. It may make you edit faster. I'm not sure. Yes. So anyway, the e-Niro is a brilliant all-round car, and yeah, it's great. So and I think we're going to leave it at that. I would just say it cost £111. If you didn't watch the video, £111 was the charging cost to get out there, and that was all with the Octopus Electroverse card.
To do what?
To drive the charging cost £111.
So also coming back?
No, coming back was £73, 77.
So is that better or worse than a petrol car?
Much better,
Really?
is my guess. Yes. Yeah.
I remember driving from Rome to the mountains, 8-hour drive for like €50.
Okay. Yeah, but things have changed and petrol's probably more expensive. Anyway, the last thing, yes, Stone says maybe you should employ an editor. Yeah.
But yeah, we don't make enough money to employ an editor.
There's no money in YouTube videos. Don't do
Yeah.
it. If you're watching this thinking about it, don't do it. You've
Well,
got to be crazy.
unless you have like millions of subscribers.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this live stream. It's been great having you with us, and thank you to everyone that's donated some money and paid for our Negronis and much more. And yeah, and we'll be back at some point. It'll be in the new house the next time we do a live stream, I think. But yeah, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you wherever you are in the world, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to see all these people that, you know, are watching us and are come si dice, interacting with us.
Yeah, no, it's just
I read something, and I'm not saying it, Meso. I'm not saying anything. But yeah, thank you so much, because we don't really have many friends, do we? We barely interact with anyone. So this is the most we've talked in probably a month.
that's the kind of thing that you should start a live stream with, because that's quite a juicy bit of information.
I know,
isn't
it is a juicy bit. Maybe I'm gonna take it back in the next stream. Friendships,
Yes.
good or bad. Hoping that none of my few friends see it. But anyway, yes,
Anyway,
I'm gonna go.
let's stop there. And just to say that the chat revenue has paid for the trip out, almost exactly. So anyway, thank you so much
So
for
you
everyone.
want to say chat revenue?
Yeah, the chat revenue is £116. It doesn't. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't
It's-
like
no,
it.
I
But
didn't want to read
no,
it.
to say how much did you pay for charging?
Yeah, it was £111, and the chat revenue is 116. So you've paid. Thank you to everyone. You've paid.
You paid for our charging to Italy,
Yeah.
so you've paid for the video that Gnagno made, and thank you very much.
Thank you, and we'll be back at some point soon. And yeah, have a lovely weekend. Bye
Have
for
a
now.
good dinner, have a good evening, buonanotte a tutti. Even though tomorrow's Monday, which is shit, you know, it's fine. Bye.
Bye for now. Thank you.
Next time we make it on a Saturday, I think.
Yeah.